Welcome back to Watching Austin Alley as an adult. Today we're watching episode 17, Tracks in Troubles. This is another one where Jimmy Starr is a pain in my ass. If you couldn't tell, I don't like him. I do not like him. Let's get into it.
But I still don't think it's a good idea to have Austin and his songwriter on the same label.
Why? It makes no sense to me. Why wouldn't you want his songwriter to be on the same label? Wouldn't that be competition and like a liability if she wasn't? In fact, it's literally an issue in season 3 where her record label was like, yeah, no, we don't want you writing songs for the competition anymore. Because like, obviously, I do not understand why he wouldn't sign her.
Recorded over Kira's song.
You would think, being a record label and being his daughter, wouldn't they immediately offload that immediately? Is that not a risk? He's so concerned about them being on the same record label as competition, but also not thinking that there would be issues after that, and so they would have motive to ruin her song. Or anybody could come in and ruin her song. Why would they not offload it? Like, immediately. That seems irresponsible, clearly.
And we've got everything. A juice bar, a yoga studio, and the sound quality is amazing.
It's like an office building. Why is there a juice bar and a yoga studio? What? So I looked it up, and record labels don't usually have recording studios. It's usually just like, so this should just be an office building, not like a recording studio. So them having amenities makes sense, but the recording studio doesn't make sense. What I don't understand is why it's in the same building. That usually doesn't happen.
Read your text. Don't know why you're so perplexed.
Wouldn't that sound really weird? Because she's struggling. It would make it sound off.
Okay, we got Kira's new vocal track on my laptop.
I can't believe this is actually gonna work.
How did that happen?
First you break my daughter's heart, now you purposely ruin her first.
Bringing that up even is weird. Okay, he obviously carries resentment, and it shows through everything he puts Austin through.
But to forgive me?
No, to release you from your contract.
You should have stayed released. It would have been interesting if he did like actually get released this episode, so it would have been longer. And I feel like we did not get enough of him struggling enough to know what he's gonna do. It'd be way more interesting if we actually saw a struggle. In season 4, we don't see him struggle with losing his career. It's like, it's fine. You kind of see it, but he just blows it off. And that's interesting too. Like if he's just blowing it off for Allie and doesn't want to make her feel bad. That's an interesting plot point too. But instead, they just kind of blow past it, and like he tries to go to military school and his friends don't want him to, so it doesn't really make sense. So there were ways this could have been more interesting. It just wasn't.
Well, if that doesn't work, I have my career as an electrician to fall back on. Check out this toaster I fixed.
It's not an electrician's job to do that stuff. Also, wouldn't he have, like, dance? Couldn't he fall back on dance? Like, be a choreographer or, like, a dance teacher? That'd be a way... That would make more sense for his character.
I know Trish already tried, but I think it would mean more coming from you.
Which is insane. So, the gang, or at least Allie, clearly knows that she can use his daughter to persuade, and that his daughter... For one thing, the fact that his daughter has any leverage over his career is insane. And they should have, like Trish said, I don't think it's a good idea dating the head of your record label's daughter. And it wasn't. I wish they would have had more consequences of that, but it's just played off for one-off episodes with no actual stakes. And I know it's a kids show, so there's no actual stakes. But there are kids shows with actual stakes. Like I'm literally filming reaction for Merlin. That's why I have this dark makeup on today. That's a kids show with actual stakes. So a kids show can have stakes. The girls know how to do the song that they just got given. They got it like 3 minutes ago. That's a talented band. The way Austin's going the hardest. It's so cute. I love the way that they support each other while they're singing. It's so adorable.
Maybe I did overreact about this whole thing.
You think?
You keep saying you can't sign Allie because you don't want both of us on the same record label.
Which makes no sense.
Hey, Allie, I videotaped your entire performance, so you'll never forget this special moment. Check it out.
I never felt this before.
Hey, Allie, I videotaped the entire performance.
I'm sorry, does he have an analog camera where it's like has the tape? How else would he record it over it? I didn't even know those existed anymore. So, how in the world?
Have you considered the benefits of owning an alpaca herd?
Why do I take meetings with you?
Why does he take meetings with him? That was Tracks and Troubles. I hope you enjoyed. This really, again, shows my hatred for Jimmy Starr. Because, like, why do you harbor feelings for a teenager that dated your... Why did you let him date your daughter? You were gonna have a heart attack about it. And take everything out on him. I don't get it. I will never understand that. However, it had some cute Osley moments. And some cute Kira and Allie moments. If you didn't know, I think they're the second ties ship. Before I say that, let me actually check. I'm gonna check before I say something wrong. Kiki! I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next Wednesday. Bye to the people, baby. Look. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next week. Here's the latest Austin and Allie episode reaction. And here's my shorts channel that I post every day. Bye.